Hi, in this video I'll show you how you can easily create a simple door opening and closing mechanic in Unity. All you need is a bit of code and some basic setup. Before we start, we need to set up our project. For this, I'm creating a new game project using the 3D Universal template. The project is ready, and now it's time to start building the foundation of our scene. For this, we use ProBuilder and the first-person controller from the Unity Asset Store. And for now, let's move on to the main part. First we need to add the door model to our project. If you want to use the same one, I will leave a link to it in the video description. Once the model is imported into the game, drag it into the hierarchy. And after that we need to unpack the prefab. To make sure that pivot point is in the right place, I created an empty game object as a child of the door and move it to the hinges. And then I place the door and its handle into this new object. And for now, we are starting to write the code that handles the opening and closing the door when you press the E key. As the first step, where I define a few variables. Open angle is how far the door should open and decrease, I set it to 90 by default. Open speed controls how fast the door moves when it's opening or closing. And the last variable is open, it's just a flag to track if the door is currently open or closed. I also store the door starting rotation as underscore closed rotation and calculate what the rotation should look like when the door is open underscore open rotation. These are important for making the door swing smoothly later on. And next part in the start method. Here I save the current rotation of the door as its closed position. And then I calculate the open position by adding open angle to the door y-axis rotation, and this way I know exactly where the door should rotate when it's open. And in the update method, I check if the player press the E key. If they do, I first make sure there is no ongoing door animation by stopping any currently running coroutine, and then I start a new coroutine called toggle door to handle the door movement. And now about toggle door. This coroutine handles the actual opening and closing. It figures out where the door should rotate to the open rotation or the closed rotation, depending on its current state. And then I toggle the isOpen flag to reflect the new state. While the door is moving, I use lerp to smoothly transition the door rotation towards the target. Basically, this creates that nice smooth and swinging motion. I also pause for one frame after each adjustment with wheel return null to keep the animation smooth. And finally, when the door gets to the target rotation, I make sure it looks into the place, so there is no jittering. And as you can see, the door is opening, but we forgot to adjust the position of the pivot point inside the game object. Let's fix that now, it's an easy adjustment. Thanks a lot for watching until the end. This is my first YouTube video and I will keep working to make my content better with every video. If you liked my video and found it helpful, I really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. There is a lot of cool content coming soon. And also I will start a dev vlog about the game I am making for Steam. Stay tuned, see you.